several different organizations. We support 3 different orphanages, 1 in Pakistan, 2 in Africa, and the one has gotten so big. Mumpe Alex, he is on Facebook, and he needs help. What has happened is he has like 50 or 60 children at the orphanage full time. He's in Uganda, near Kampala, Africa, and we sponsor them. We send them food along with another lady who sends money into our church, and we feed these babies because they don't have much of anything. They live in shacks. They live in grass huts. Some of these families have 7 to 8 children and 10 people living in a small little 2-room shack. So what had happened was, at the orphanage last fall, he was feeding 247 children, I believe, in November. They would come to the orphanage to get food. Well, and we send them anywhere from $350 twice a month, like $700, $800 a month to help feed these kids. And they get post-show and beans. They get like ground cornmeal and beans, and that's their diet. So what had happened was, in March, it exploded. All the surrounding villages found out exactly what was going on. He educates these children. It's a Christian orphanage, and he educates these children, and he feeds these children. So in March, what we had sent him wasn't enough, and he's needing more money to feed these kids. And I called the other lady who sponsors them with us, and she says, Mel, all the surrounding villages are sending all their children to him now. He's feeding over 500 children a day. Can you imagine that? And they're little kids. All of this is on my Facebook. If you go back on my Facebook page, Melonie Lewellen, Melonie Lewellen, Lewellen, and go back to March, we have verifiable proof. A lady at the church paid for a photographer to go out to Kampala, to go to Uganda, out to the orphanage, and photograph just how many children are there that he's taking care of. And it's well over 500, and some he has to turn away. So I'm like, Lord, how do we sustain this? And on March 12th, I prayed about it, and I heard the word vasectomy. So what I have done through donations through my church, we do a family planning outreach to this orphanage. And as to date, 58 families have been blessed. The men get a vasectomy for $74. The women get 1 Depo-Provera shot. It lasts for 3 months because the man can still have a child up to 2 to 3 weeks. Some of them say up to a month after the vasectomy. So it's not foolproof for that length of time. So the women get a Depo-Provera. He gets the post-op meds, and the women, and they get money for travel. And we give them the better meds. We give them 2 broad-spectrum antibiotics. One is gram-negative, gram-positive, broad-spectrum. And then they get an anti-inflammatory. And that usually takes care of the pain because this is in and out. But 58 families have benefited from this program, and it's called Solid Foundation Ministries Supporting Healthy Family Outcomes. These children die. If they don't have food, they die, and they become part of the food chain. So if anyone would want to sponsor or help with this program, it's $130 per family, and it's just families. We targeted the larger families where they have 7 and 8 children first. And now the surrounding villages, it's like 3 to 4 families, 3 to 4 children in the families. But they are so grateful. So if you go to my Facebook page, all of this is on there. If you want to reach me, you can go through Messenger on my Facebook page, and I'll let you know how to send money into the church through Solid Foundation Ministries for the family planning. I've heard, feed the children all my life. Feed the children, save the children, feed the children, feed the children. But the children keep coming. And it's a good thing. We've had family planning in this country for years. I had 2 children because that's what I wanted to raise and afford comfortably. These people are so grateful for this ministry, and it is a ministry. I heard it. I heard the Lord tell me. So you guys be blessed. Have a good day. My sermon, well, Lisa's going to preach this morning, and she's got a good sermon for the last days. Okay, guys, you be blessed. Bye-bye.